Huge news as Amber Heard is being erased after she has been fired, which was just confirmed by the company themselves, and really an unprecedented move. I mean, you don't go back and you don't erase people typically, but yeah, that's where we are. Why? Because she is that damaging, and they have had enough. Now, this is a huge loss, and not just for her, but for Netflix as well. Why? Well, they're trying to get with that PR team. They're trying to push, retrial of the century, August 16th, but you have advertisers erasing her now. That's happening right this second. They confirm it. You and I were going to talk about that and more. This is fun times, too. This is fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. So L'Oreal has decided to drop a brand new bombshell on us. This is after dropping 2 previous bombshells in the last couple of weeks. One where they fire one where they confirm this with the world. Now they're saying, yeah, we're removing her, and they're removing her from everything, not just from active lists, by the way. They're writing people and telling them this too. They want the detachment. This stuff is unprecedented, unheard of. Listen to this here, and props to Beatrix, give her a follow. Quote, I reached out to L'Oreal Middle East and Australia/New Zealand and asked why their website still had the defendant listed as a L'Oreal ambassador. Got an answer from L'Oreal Middle East today. They are scrubbing their site right now. Now, before reading this letter, I want you to notice that this is on official L'Oreal Paris headers. So this is official communication. They have sanctioned talking about this stuff within the company, so there is no more denials there from AH's PR team, from the mainstream media. I mean, they came out, they called us all liars about this stuff when I started talking about it. Yeah, look, it's actually real. Now, as far as the communication itself is concerned, number one, it doesn't mince words. And number two, you can tell that this is meant to be official. This isn't just some random person answering a question they're not supposed to. It comes with a reference number. It comes with, again, header with L'Oreal Paris Middle East. You have L'Oreal Paris in the headline for thank you for contacting us. Plus, you have them noting who they are as well. And the reason that I think they're being so loud about this, when you compare the two forces here, Sauvage Cologne, sticking with JD, they made over $1 billion. They credit JD with. L'Oreal Paris, they're losing money. So look what they have to say here. Quote, hi, redacted. Thank you for contacting us. Kindly note RMENA, that's going to be the Middle Eastern, you're talking about New Zealand, Australia team, is working on removing all assets. And again, I'm pointing out the word all because they're not just removing her picture and a byline. It's like they're erasing everything. And typically, again, companies, they don't go back and they don't try to scrub and make the past like it never happened. But here's where you are. Thank you. If you have any questions, hey, please contact us and have a nice day. Now, when you combine that with the prior bombshells that have dropped, and you notice this stuff, it isn't coming out through press statements. You're actually seeing this told to the customer, which again is an executive level decision that says, number one, they want the world to know. Why would you want the world to know? Because you're tired of the nonsense. You're tired of the damage. And this is AH's fault. I mean, she's going to blame everyone else. I'm sure sooner or later we'll see something, if not from her, but from her PR, from Abe Barlow, from someone like that, that's shouting down the company, and other folks like yourself or myself. But really, it's all their fault. They went after the company. They went after their spokespeople. They tried to brand damage, bully, and defame. This is what you get here. Think about these two together. Quote, "Thank you for your inquiry, and I hope it's okay for me to write to you in Danish. We can confirm that we have no collaboration with AH." That's an important distinction there, too. None at all. And they define this as well. This is something that is decided at an international level. Now, why is that an important note there? Because this isn't just L'Oreal Paris sounding off. This is L'Oreal as the brand. They're saying, this is a clean break. We want nothing to do with this person. And remember, this is a huge advertiser. When companies look at that, they think, yeah, we don't want to step afoul of that because that's who writes the checks. Now, this loss, and this is a loss and a big one at that, this couldn't come at a worse time for AH, for her PR, or all these places like Penske Media, aka Rolling Stone, Headline, and Deadline News. Why? Well, they're trying to relitigate this trial. It's crazy they're doing it, but they're trying to do it with a Netflix series. You can see it in their articles here. Oh, the plot thickens. Oh, Netflix's Depp versus Heard. It casts the trial of the decade in a new light. AKA, even though we have a decision on that, well, here's us trying to rewrite everything. The reason this is such a big loss, too, is because they pulled out all the stops. They have tried, number one, to discredit anyone. You can see they made a list of a few people. There were other people as well. Basically, anyone that was attached to talking about this, they try to discredit. But you can see Darth News. You can see myself here. You can see Andy Signor. You can also see Emily D. Baker. They tell you, yeah, you can't trust them. Why? Well, disclaimer. The footage of the trial has been edited together for clarity now. Yeah, they were telling you, well, you didn't see the trial like it should have been shown. When you could watch it from A to Z. Oh, no, that wasn't right. Let us show you how it's going to be. Yeah, the people they're trying to talk to here are the advertisers. They're trying to say, this brand, AH, she's safe to come back to. Trust us. I mean, look at what we're doing. We're doing all of this damage control. And the advertisers are saying, no, we have had enough. I mean, when a big one speaks, they walk away like that. Every other advertiser, they take note. Again, huge loss. And it goes just beyond scrubbing, which they talked about. When you erase somebody, that says everything. It says you're done. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. Can't say that enough. Want to help out the channel too. Links are in the description. Year plus. I mean, they're still going. That's why we still talk about it, because men can't win. Otherwise, it jeopardizes billions of dollars. But anyway, thank you.